This is Nisha. She generated 80 million views, grew her channel to 1.4 million subs with less than 100 videos. If you check out her videos, they are very minimalistic with very little editing. Yet her videos get millions of views. The best performing video got 10 million views. But the question is, while some finance creators struggle with single digit views and end up giving up, how on earth an ex-accountant was able to get millions of views, millions of subscribers in this saturated market, that too with minimal production quality? Answer to this lies in these 4 secret strategies, and once you understand these strategies, you'll be able to get millions of views, millions of subscribers and earn millions of dollars, not just from ads but also from your product and services like Nisha is earning right now. So let's get into it. So we are on my screen right now. As you can see how Nisha gained 1 million subscribers with just 93 videos. The first and the most important is the selection of the topic, and she did really well here. So the thing is that a lot of people put significant amount of time in the production quality, in the post-production, all the sort of things. Now those are important, but idea is by far the most important. If your idea of the video is not good, people are not going to watch the video. Even all the things, all the knowledge is good. So first of all, your topic should be really good. She made content for 3 types of audience: the beginner, the intermediate and the advanced. This is what I called a viewer's journey. So I'll explain with the help of example. So in her case, what viewer's journey looks like: the people who have not started earning at all, the people who have just started earning, and the people who are earning at least $100,000. So for these particular people, who have not started earning at all, the content will be completely different. Okay, for them you need to first of all teach them how to earn money. The moment you teach them how to earn money, then they will actually come to you to learn how to manage the money as well, and that's what exactly she did. The second is the people who have just started earning. So people who have just started earning are the people who want to increase their income. They want to learn what are the other ways by which they can actually earn more money, or are the people who actually just want to learn basics of personal finance and all those sort of things. And the people who are earning $100,000 at least, now these are the advanced people. These people already know how to earn passive income. These people already know how to earn money. These people already have a good job, so they want to know what exactly are the advanced ways. Should they buy the car? Should they buy a home or not? And what are the other advanced strategies to actually manage the money? So these are the 3 types of audience around which she made the content. I could also say this as top of the funnel content, middle of the funnel content, and bottom of the funnel content as well. Now sometimes the content might lie in all the 3 realms as well, but one thing which is very much important, that she made the content which is highly evergreen. Okay, and I'm going to go on her channel to show you what exactly she did, so you get a much better understanding of the same. So if you just look at her videos, for example this one, 10 best side hustle to start in 2025. Now this particular video is for the people who have not started earning at all. So she's teaching them how to start earn, what are different side hustles are available. So this is the content for the beginners and intermediate audience. Then like 9 life lessons I'm taking in 2025. This is the content which kind of everyone who is intermediate, who is advanced, who is beginner will also watch that particular content. Now you have this particular content, 6 ways to double your savings this month. Now this is the content for the people more into the intermediate stage and some in the advanced stage. Then you have this particular content, I'm 32. If you're in your 20s, watch this. Now again, this particular content is for the people who are completely beginners, who have not started earning at all. Then you have a five free habits millionaires use to stay ahead. Now this is the content for the intermediate, or this content might be watched by all the 3, but this is the content for the intermediate and the advanced people. 9 to 5 escape plan, how to start a side hustle without quitting your 9 to 5 strategy. Now this is the content for the advanced and the intermediate people. I will just sort a content by the most popular. If you just look at it, this content, this is for the people who are into the advanced stage. Should they buy, lease or finance the new car? It's for the people who are into the advanced stage, who are earning more than $100,000. So this particular content, accountant explain middle class habits, keeping you in the rat race. Now this particular content is for the people who are into the intermediate or some into the advanced stage as well. 7 passive income ideas, how I made $19K in a week. Now this is the content for the people who are into the beginner or intermediate stage. The people who are rich and might not actually watch this kind of a content. So if you just look at it, all her content is lying in this 3 realms, and she is doing this particular thing strategically. If you just go on a channel poster as well, you can clearly see finance, self-development and business. The reason she has added self-development is because to cater the people into the beginner niche, and at the same time the self-development content work as a top of the funnel content, because people who are not even interested into the finance might also watch that one kind of a content, and as a result of which that particular content works as the top of the funnel content and bring the clients for the middle of the funnel and the bottom of the funnel as well. And even if you just go on her website, if you just look at all her products, the products which she is selling are around finance. She's an ex-accountant. Just look at it. I'm an investment banker and an accountant qualification. On this channel we explore things on personal finance, self-development and business. But if you just look at all the things on her website, it's around finance only, because she's an ex-accountant and she want to actually use her skills to actually help the people in finance, into personal finance. All her programs and services are around that particular thing only. So I hope you understand this. In case you're still not able to understand, I'll explain you with just one line, and that one line is, it's like you don't teach them how to make curry, you teach them how to catch a fish, and the moment they catch a fish, they will come to you on how to learn to make curry. That's exactly what she has done. She's teaching people how to catch fish with the self-development content, because of which the people watch her videos, and the moment they start earning good amount of money, they come to her for personal finance advice as well. At the same time, they discover her channel from that kind of a content. Okay, now let's come back to the second strategy, and this strategy is by far one of the strategy because of which she has been able to get such a fast growth. It's like a catalyst in her growth. Okay, and that strategy is the use of credentials. If you're in the profession that known in the market, respected in the market, and gives you authority and perceived credibility to talk about certain topics, then use that to your advantage. Some of the profession are CA, CFA, doctor, lawyer, professor, accountant, pilot, neurologist. And if you're a professor in some of the prestigious university, put that particular thing as well. Example, if a random person tells me how to improve my focus, I will not consider watching his video. But if a neurologist tells me, then I will. And there are tons of people, doctors, neurologists, who are actually using this credential hook strategy and actually getting tremendous amount of views. My chances of clicking is significantly higher because there is an authority, and that's what exactly Nischa did as well. So if you just look at Nisha's channel as well, Accountant Explain Money Habits Keeping Your Poor, it's the most popular video on her channel. And the thing is that this was the first video which actually came into my feed, and this particular thing worked on me as well because I read Accountant Explain. I thought that she has an authority, and as a result of which I clicked it, watched it, and it was really good. Even if you just look at this one, Accountant Explain, should you buy or lease a car? Again, if you just look at this one, Accountant Explain middle class habits keeping you in the right race. Accountant Explain science, you are doing well financially. So if you just look at most of the videos as Accountant Explained, and as a result of which she is able to actually use that authority of accountant in her advantage. Because of that, her videos are standing out compared to other videos in the same niche. The third and the most important is the speaking skill and content. Her content is really good, first of all. Along with that, her speaking skills are also extremely good. See, the thing is that most of people consistently blame their editors, their thumbnail designers, their content writers, that because of them, they're not able to get the views. These things are really important. But if you're not good in front of the camera, your videos are not going to do well. That's the bottom line. So work upon your speaking skill. Practice 1 hour daily in order to get better in front of the camera. And one thing which I personally do, before I actually talk about the topic, I actually talk about something random, some topics around which I am personally interested. So for example, I talk about sports in front of the camera for 5-10 minutes, or I talk about geopolitics in front of the camera for 5-10 minutes, so that I get comfortable in front of the camera. And the moment I get comfortable in front of the camera, then things become much more easy for me. You can also try this particular strategy, and don't think camera as a camera, think it as some person, some of your friends or relative or acquaintance who is watching this particular video. Or for example, think about the audience who is watching this particular video, and trust me, it will work like a charm for you. The fourth and the most important is the thumbnail. Your thumbnail is by far the most important thing after your idea, because if your thumbnail is not good, your title is not good, people will not watch. Now, already discussed about what exactly the trick she used in the title. Now let's discuss about the thumbnail. So one thing she has done really well, her thumbnails are not an extraordinarily designed thumbnails and all those sort of things. Okay, her thumbnails are minimalistic, but something which are very much important is the consistency in the thumbnails. And just look at it, all the thumbnail have that consistency in design. Just look at it from start, there is a consistency in the thumbnail, and that's what is very much important, because people associate your thumbnail with your brand, because that's what the first thing they see when your video pops up in their feed. So your thumbnail should have a consistency. And the second thing which she has done is use a proper contrast as well. Just look at the contrast between the foreground and the background. That is very much important. A lot of people don't have that contrast, and as a result of which that particular thumbnail doesn't stand out, and they're not able to get the views. Plus, if you just look at it, 33% of the thumbnail is covered with her face, and that's something which I tell to all the people. Expressions are really well done, and those are the small things, but these are important. There's a good amount of shadow on the text as well, because of which the text is standing out. Plus, the text is not repeated. Just look at it, the text is different and the title is different. 9 habits keeping you poor, money habits keeping you poor. And the most important, title, text and thumbnail are actually making you more curious to click on that particular video. They're actually forming a story. Just look at it. For example, this one, should you buy or lease a car? How car dealership rip you off? Just look at this, how car dealership rip you off. I've said that first of all, she's asking, should you buy or lease or finance a car? And after, she's saying how car dealership rip you off. So it's kind of making curious that how car dealership is going to rip me off. At the same time, it's actually asking you that then should I buy the car, should I not buy the car? It's kind of getting you confused, making you more curious, and you will click on this particular video. Just look at another one. Just look at this one, how to manage your money like 1%, the 15-65-20 rule. So first of all, you're thinking how I can manage the money as the top 1%. Your mind is thinking around that, like how top 1% manage. And after you see the thumbnail, the 15-65-20 rule, so you're thinking the 15-65-20 rule is the answer to be in the top 1%, and as a result of which you're actually clicking on that particular video. So all this thumbnail text is properly and strategically made, and because of which people tendency to click is significantly higher. And all her thumbnails are very simple. They're not highly designed, they're simple, but they are actually convertible. And that's what exactly I tell to all people: don't hire a designer, don't hire a person who is really good with Photoshop. Hire a person who is a good thumbnail designer, who is a good thumbnail ideator, because that is very much important. And that's what exactly she has done here. Just look at this one: 7 ways you are programmed to be where it starts at the school. Just look at it. It's actually making you click on this particular video. It's first of all, it starts at the school. It's kind of giving you confirming bias. If not confirming bias, it making you question that why it starts at school. What exactly is the reason? What exactly are the 7 things which I learned from school, which I kind of got programmed in the school, because of which I'm poor at this particular time. And at the same time, there's a good amount of title management done in this particular title as well. Just look at it: accounting explain 7 ways you are programmed to be poor. She has strategically made some of the word completely capital, some of the words to be small, and this is the thing because of which we are able to stand out. In title management, you need to capitalize some of the words so that they stand out compared to other words. That's what exactly she has done here as well. You can just study her channel more. I will not go on and on, but yeah, these are the 4 secret strategies because of which she was able to grow faster than most of the finance creators. Now, if you also want to make YouTube as your sales machine, then watch this particular video where I have discussed in detail about how to find a killer idea, how to write a good script, how to make a killer thumbnail, how to edit your video, how to find a good editor, and much more in detail. So watch that particular video and I'll meet you in the next one. Thank you very much.